We about to put it down for the family. Yes, indeed. Come to the light, family. Come on to the light. That's right. Come on in. We about to get busy. Yeah. Talking about the Louvre. They done went up in there and took some jewels at the Louvre. That's right. The thief got robbed. The thief got robbed. Ain't that something? Yeah. The hell the thief get robbed. Ain't that crazy? Hold on. Yeah, they got away with like I think 8 or 9 different jewels and shit. Some crown jewels from Napoleon and shit. Yeah. Let me drop a couple links up in here. Yeah, let me drop a couple links up in here. Yeah, we in the house, family. You know how we do. I want y'all to get on over there to Patreon. Y'all know we got that work over there. Don't you miss out. Most definitely. Come to the light. Y'all wake on up. You know you're over there. Ain't doing nothing. You know y'all ain't doing nothing. It, oh, I see Ray in the house. I see Ray in the house. Come on in, family. Yeah, the thief got robbed. They broke up into the Louvre Museum, and they over there crying the blues, talking about, that they a nation of heritage and shit. Oh yeah, what kind of a thieving heritage? That's what kind of, how in the hell, and they over there crying the blues because somebody stole their shit. And they been stealing, goddamn, they just like the British and the French and the British then stole so much out of Egypt, it don't make no damn sense. A damn shame. It's a damn shame. And they sitting up there acting like, holier than thou. They should have stole all that shit. Gave it and liberated it and gave it back to the people it belonged to. But they stole some French shit. You know what I'm saying? They saying that they can't get rid of it because it's so damn popular. Yeah, so whatever it is. I heard they even had stole the damn Mona Lisa about that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So, uh, and so they didn't shut the damn museum down, to my understanding. And they did it in broad daylight. They did it, and it ain't like they waited till the motherfucker closed down. They robbed their ass in broad daylight. You see what I'm saying? They say it took them less than 4 minutes to get it up out of there. And so got 8 or 9, man, listen, they got some jewels. Now the crown, I know they had got a crown up out of there, and I think Napoleon had made it for his wife, and I heard they end up dropping that, and they end up recovering it. I think it was broke. You know what I'm saying? So they go, they'll put it back together, but they need, they should have got some of them damn, that's what we need to be doing, lifting our precious artifacts up out of these goddamn places. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Listen, the British Museum might got as much shit in the British Museum of Ancient. They might got as much shit in the Egyptian Museum. That's right. Yeah, it happened in the Louvre Museum over there in France. Yeah, the Louvre Museum is the largest museum in the world, and the majority of it ain't French. So that already tell you something. You the largest motherfucking museum in the world, but the majority of the shit in there don't belong to the French. You know, the majority, just like the British Museum, another repository of thievery, global thievery, you know. And it's crazy. The British Museum got all type of, man. Listen, they got the shit that they got out for the public to see ain't shit compared to what they got in storage. You see what I'm saying? It don't even compare to what they got in storage. They saying that, the majority of the shit that they got in these museums that's available for the public to see is almost like 1 to 2% of the total catalog of things that they got, in storage. So if you ever watch that movie, Indiana Jones, and you see the first Indiana Jones, and they go in that warehouse, and they had all type of shit boxed up. The Ark of the Covenant and all that. It was in the storehouse. That's true. That's how they got the artifacts. They got them stored in boxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the majority of what they have from ancient Egypt and other various civilizations is I mean, like I say, 85% of it or even more is not even up for display. So they been thieving like a motherfucker, you know. They've been thieving like a motherfucker. The French also ended up with the fake Rosetta Stone. You see? Yeah. Yeah, some of them is fake. All that damn the Dead Sea Scrolls and all of that. Ben said that shit was fake. How you gonna find the Dead Sea Scrolls? I believe they found the Dead Sea Scroll damn near 2 years after they established you know, Israel as a nation. So I think they got in there about in 1945. They established Israel as a nation in 1945, and then in 1947 they found the Dead Sea Scroll. But see, that was only to validate that they were the rightful, they were the rightful people of the land, and which was fake. You know what I'm saying? They fabricating fake shit all the time. They got whole colleges of motherfuckers that making fake shit. And all of these so-called museums, and you got all these curators, and they supposed to be, the top curators in the world. Man, they be buying fake shit all the time. They don't even know it's fake. It may take them 10 years to find out that the shit is fake. So that just show you that they ain't really got no eye for genuine artifacts, no way. A lot of them curators ain't nothing but, just come out of goddamn, out of the university, ain't really got no skills. Ain't got no skills. Yeah, black power. Yeah, they ain't got no skills, and so, they selling fakes all the damn time, and they paying millions of dollars for that shit, and believing that it's from ancient Egypt or one of the other civilizations, the Greeks and shit. Who trolling out there? Yeah. Yeah, who out there? Who was there? Who was that? Oh, here come one of them old Jesus freaks. There's a Jesus freak out there. Come here talking about Jesus love. Don't love me. I ain't into all that homosexual shit y'all be into. Shit, what the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, don't love me. I don't need no Jesus love me. I love myself. You feel what I'm saying? Here y'all come. Y'all should love giving back all them stolen artifacts y'all motherfuckers got over there in the Louvre Museum and the British Museum. You know, I'm so glad somebody broke up in that motherfucker. Our people need to break up in there and liberate some of them artifacts that belong to us. You can't keep asking these motherfuckers for your shit. You know, if you want your shit, you're gonna have to go on up in there and take it. And you know, and you could get some things up out of there. And I advocate it. Yes, I do. Some of you get good Negroes say, you can't do nothing like that. You can't break up in the Louvre Museum and take no Egyptian and African artifact. The British Museum, they got all the ivories of Benin, ancient Benin. They took all their artifacts. They ransacked Benin. You see what I'm saying? The British ransacked Benin and took everything of note and of worth, and they took it back to the British Museum. And I look up, and they got all, you know, like them ivory, and Benin at that time was probably the most skillful nation on the planet when it came to them type of, you know, the metal sculptures. Man, they was cold with it. They had reached a certain level of perfection that couldn't be matched by no other civilization on the planet. You see? And they got all them artifacts right over there in the British Museum. And they made a mold of it so that the Benin, the nation of Benin could you know, they could duplicate it. So they got duplicates over there while the British Museum got the originals. You see, they got the originals over there. And so what kind of shit is that? You gonna make a mold of what belonged to me and send me the mold, you know, and so that you know, but that's not the original. That's digital. That's not the original. And so that's how they do it. That's how they do people's. They got and got a lot of Chinese. They robbed the shit out of the and India. Oh my God. They robbed their ass too. They took all they shit. When they left up out of India, man, they took the chandeliers. They ain't leave shit. Anything that could be, they took everything. The jewels. They had so many of the Indian jewels that they took with them. I think that one stone that they call, I believe it's an emerald. But anyway, it's one of the large, but it come out of India. And the Queen of England had the motherfucker put in a crown and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was the largest, I believe, the largest emerald that had ever been found. And this bitch took it and put it in her crown. You know, and took so much other shit along with it. So the British is probably one of the biggest thieves, if not the biggest thief on the goddamn planet. Probably, I think they done stole more shit than the French. You see, they done stole, because you got some, man, on that British end, you got that motherfucker Flinders Petrie and now Italy had a thieving motherfucker too. I think his name was Belzoni. He was another thief and a master thief. You know, they didn't record it that he very well may have been the biggest plunderer of all the thieves. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they very well may have been, you know, when you talk about the British, they out thieved the French, and the French right behind them. You know, they right behind them. They ain't too far behind. They ain't too far behind. And a lot of people don't know. I believe it's the British Museum. They got the beard of the Sphinx. They got the beard of the Sphinx over there. I believe it's either one. It's either in the Louvre or it's in the British Museum. But they got the beard that go on the Sphinx. It broke off, or they broke it off, and they got it over there in the lot in that museum over there. That's crazy. Ivan Van Sertima was trying to petition that they return that beard, you know that he did petition, that they return it, but they say they not gonna return nothing, because if they start returning, I don't know about the nose. I know the beard. I know, yeah. Yeah, I don't know who got the nose. They probably got that one too, because Napoleon, that's where you get they say that's where they get the 21 gun salute from Napoleon. That's how many shots it took to shoot the nose up off the pier, up off the Sphinx. That's what they say. That's where they get the 21 gun salute. And so, shit, if they got the beard, they probably got the nose too. They said they didn't notify you. Yeah, cause they ain't gonna notify. They supposed to, but y'all know they shadow blocking my ass. Shit, they don't want motherfuckers rushing over there to hear nothing from the general. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll show notification. Sometimes they won't. But I just went live off the cuff and shit. So, I would think that they should have notified y'all. But that's what I thought. But I'm the general, so they don't want to do nothing for me. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to do shit for me. They ain't gonna try to help me to inform, the family that I'm going live. Willie, Billy, Willie, Wayne. Oh, what's this guy? Tyler, what is you talking about, man? Tyler, what is you talking about, man? Did you take your medicine this evening? You didn't came, what you didn't came out the homeless home, where motherfuckers come for the night, and you done wandered out just so you can get you can get your meth and shit. What you talking about down there, Tyler? Yeah, you come over here, don't shoot him out. I don't leave his ass in there. Yeah, Tyler, you didn't take your medicine, you didn't take your psychotic medicine this evening. Yeah, we got something for you though. We got something for you. We'll get you together. You didn't come out here thinking you gonna come on General SETI page and clown. Oh no. Oh no. It ain't gonna go like you think. You feel me? So, you're gonna have to find you a weak one. Go and find one of them weak niggas that you used to. Go on their page and try to, troll your motherfucking life away. But you're not gonna do that over here. Yeah, they're gonna ban your ass permanently over here. You see? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so it is what it is, family. The thieves then got robbed. They didn't got a taste of their own medicine. And I wish somebody would have really got something from me, but I don't want them people to steal our ancestors' records and we can never find them. So I don't think I would have wanted them unless it was our peoples in particular that went in there and got it. but I wouldn't have wanted nobody else to, steal our artifacts. But anyway, family, I appreciate you, man. I ain't come out here just for long, just to give a quick update on what's going on. Make sure y'all get over there to Patreon, man. We got that work, over 500 exclusive live streams. And I'll see you real soon. I'm gonna be, doing a marathon early tomorrow, early today. So y'all stay tuned, cause I'm gonna be acting up. I'm gonna act a fool. You feel me? See y'all in a minute. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Boom. Black power.